Right first, I'm going to take this concealer. I don't know why I said right first, but I meant like, okay, right here, right now, kind of. That's what I was saying. I feel like I have fuzz on my mouth. I'm not sure. Is there fuzz on my mouth? I was like, there's fuzz on my mouth. Maybe not. I don't know. Hey girl, I want you to get your palette out because we're going to go ahead and do our eye makeup together. We're going to layer it up. So this eye has nothing on it right now. This one's fully done up to the 9, and I'm going to go through my step-by-step of this process. So as the #1 beauty educator, that I create dope content and I help beauty bosses level up, I hope and wish that you get so much from this tutorial that you can take this and level up your business. You can take this and level up your makeup game. You can even take this and go, I want to work with you hands-on, Amber, and I'm here for it. So you know the next thing is like this video, so give it a good thumbs up, subscribe right here to my channel. You don't want to miss anything that's out here. So much amazing resources for skin and makeup and lifestyle, just really all things beauty. And also just take it a little deeper. Tell me what you loved about this tutorial. So I'm excited to jump right in with you. So we're going to go through step by step and create this look. Right first, I'm going to take this concealer. I don't know why I said right first, but I meant like, okay, right here, right now, kind of. That's what I was saying. I feel like I have fuzz on my mouth. I'm not sure. Is there fuzz on my mouth? I was like, there's fuzz on my mouth. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. So I'm going to go ahead in with very light. And actually, I don't know why I say very light. This is light Ivory concealer. And so I take this now and I go all over my lid with this. So let's go ahead and get close up and go ahead and put this on. So I take this very light concealer. Again, there I went with very light Ivory concealer. And I take it right underneath my brows. So I really want to make sure I'm perfecting these eyebrows. And so when I'm doing them, I go right underneath. And this cream eyeshadow brush, it's not as controlled as I would like it to be because it kind of fluffs out a little bit. But it's a really great product, a great tool to use with this concealer. And so I just take the tip of it and I go back and forth with it here. And I go back and forth with it underneath this brow. And I just get as close to those brow hairs as I can just to create a really soft look. And you're just really sculpting and shape shifting underneath that brow. So I kind of take the rest of it and I pat it everywhere that I need it. One of the things you may want to do is clean up under your brows before creating a look like this. Just so you really have, I'm going to again use the back of my hand. But that way you have a really clean, pretty polished look at the end of this makeup tutorial. So if you're doing this with me, I can't wait to see your pictures. Tag me on social media, #AmberLykins. You can look me up on IG, on Facebook as well. You can even go in just your Google bar and type in Amber Lykins and all things will pop up there. But I would welcome you to come visit my home, which is amberlykins.com, and check out everything that I'm about right there on my website. All right, so I pat this all the way through and it will crease, especially like my lids do tend to, kind of fold into one another. So I keep my lid closed for the most part in the beginning stages of getting my makeup on or my eyeshadow on. So keep it just like that. All right, so the palette that I'm using, I'm just going to keep my eyes shut, is right here. So these 6 colors in the bottom corner, I'm going to be using that. They're all in the description below. So jump in the description, grab all of these. So deeper plums to pomegranates to navies to emeralds to a light shade. Obviously, y'all know my bomb shade, Blossom. All right, pat that all in. And then I'm going to come in, y'all see how I have some glitter up in my eye. So I'm going to come in with some glitter as well. So I have all of my brushes too. I will have to say, grab up anytime the company, y'all know the products I use is Mary Kay. So anytime they come out with new limited edition shadows, new limited edition, you know, brushes or anything, like, get them. I mean, literally get them. Start collecting your brushes now. All right, so I'm going to take out of the set, we had these little mini brushes. I'm going to take this now, and I'm going to go in with this deeper purple, which is Merlot. And I'm going to go ahead and take it right in the crease. And y'all have heard this on every single video that I do, but I pat all of my shadow just to make sure that we're not making a mess and that I can be a little bit more precise about my look. So take that in, pat it. Here we go. Taking this Merlot now, basically like a really good cut crease, but you really just want to get this all over the lower lid. So start in the crease, get as smooth as a transition and a line as you can. Again, pat, that's the most important thing right here. But y'all, Merlot is one of my favorite colors anyways, but you want to start with like a really deep color. It's easier to start with a deep color, moving into a softer shade, and that's what we're going to do here. But I want to make sure I have a good even layer everywhere, and it looks like I do. I was really happy with the outcome of that application, and I'm actually digging this whole look, y'all. Like, I love it. And note to self, always keep a rag right underneath where you're working. And so now I took a color, it's called Pomegranate. This was a shade that Mary Kay did launch. It was limited edition. Again, grab up all the limited stuff that you can because you will really, really love it, and it'll come in for, like, you know, good makeup looks. Just because things, right, like you want to have them, especially the brushes as well. So this brush that I was using was a limited item. This shadow here, the same thing. So grab those up, but I'm going right above this Merlot, and I'm going to end up blending these together really nice. So I just want to get a really good thick layer. So I highly recommend, if you want to do this, then really make sure you have multiple brushes, because I find myself wiping out. I just love using the same brush. I don't know, but like if you're just the type that, you know, you can't really get your brushes clean very well, but again, I wipe them out. There I go, switched brushes up. I recommend obviously having multiple brushes, I think, for any makeup look, obviously, but especially for this, trying to get everything blended really nice. So this brush that I'm using right here also was from that limited set. The cool thing about this brush is that it's a little bit more controlled. It's a blending brush, but it's a little bit more controlled. So it actually allows a little bit more pressure as you're blending. And so I just really want to blend these two colors really nicely together. So what I ended up doing is I'm re-dipping into the Merlot just to make sure I can really blend them softly. One of the key things too with blending your color is to make sure you have enough patience because I find that sometimes it just takes me a minute to blend. Like, it's not a fast process. You can see right here, I've been going at it for a minute. And so you just want to make sure like you really have good patience with this. So separate your color from your eyebrows well. You can see the separation. Everything's not blending into my brow. Every eye shape is very different. So just really pay attention to your eye shape and see if this is a look that, you know, how you can do this for your eyes. So I would recommend, if you need a little extra oomph and help, then make sure you DM me on Instagram and I can help you with that too. So I think they're fully blended. So I went back with the light Ivory concealer, and I'm taking it in with this cream shadow brush. I will have to say about this cream brush, it's not really my favorite to work with the cut crease because honestly it just gets messy around the edges. So just I have to constantly keep, you know, controlling how the tip of this brush is. You can see like right there, it just gets a little out of control. So I have to constantly work with it. So be patient with that as well. But this is layering your shadow. So we did concealer, we did shadow, we did a second shadow. Now we're doing more concealer. So just really layering up to get the look that you actually are desiring. So now I'm going back in with, this is a color, it's called, this is actually called Evening Navy. and that's what I'm using right here on the outer corner. And then I'm going to also work with the second navy, which is called Starry Night. Has a little shimmer to it. But this evening navy is a matte. And then when I work in that Starry Night, it's really pretty. But this outer corner of that deep shade is perfect against that Merlot. And then that really, I can really blend that outer corner nice. And now you can see how this one has a little bit of shimmer to it. That's the Starry Night. And this just really gives your shadow like a little ombre effect. And the third color that I'm going to use here in just a second is called Emerald. And it's such a beautiful, beautiful color. And when I wear it right, I'm so happy with the results. So I'm excited to see and hear about you doing this look and achieving it. So leave your comments below. But here we go. We're going to finish this whole eye look in just a second. So now I'm going to go in with this blender brush. It's a little bit more controlled. Y'all know I love this blender brush, but you can definitely see the difference. So this is a little bit more controlled. This is a lot looser. So I'm going to take it in with the controlled brush, and I'm going to take that Merlot and that deeper plum, and I'm going to take it right here in the inner corner and just dust it just so that navy and that plum are being mixed together really nice. So it just really smooths out. And wipe that out. Always keep a cloth right here underneath you, and then wipe that out. So I'm going to go in now with this pointed brush that's actually going to help us have a little bit of the fun with the glitter. So I spray it with the setting spray. So I set it with that, spray it with that, and then as long as nothing's really dripping off of it, then I dip it right here into the glitter. And you can see how loose that is there. And it's so cute because then I can take it and get that really pretty line. So a lot of companies have like glitter glue. And we do not have that, which is okay. So that's why I love teaching you how to get the same look if you don't have the glitter glue. Then how to create that on your own with the products that you do have. I'm obsessed. I'm like, that is so cute. I love it. So I'm going to take a teeny bit more in. Yeah, really cute. Yeah, I love that. So cute, right? I'm obsessed. Okay, so there you go. There's that. Now we're going to go in and do our eyeliner. So the liners that I love to use is the liner pen. And I actually love this product here too, because it's just like a really creamy liquid eyeliner almost, but it's controlled because it's like in a pencil form. So I take it on my wet line and I just go right underneath. And I grab it there. Then I take my liner pen and I get it right on the edge. And I'm just getting as close to my lash line as possible. Just get it really close, right into that lash line. And that's going to thicken up those lashes. And then I'm going to go back in with the shadow brush and I'm going to take it right underneath with this Merlot. I'm going to get it in that plum and smudge it underneath. And I just pat as well as I can underneath there. Cute, right? I actually love this shadow look. It's just so different, but it's really pretty. And then I take it in that pomegranate shade, just a really creamy cranberry almost, and take it right underneath. And I'm not taking it right on top of that plum, but I just want to make sure that I did the same thing that I did up top, which was really get that plum across and then just blend everything really nice. What do you think? Okay, so I'm going to take my blender brush that is really fluffy and I'm just going to take it all through the top layer here just so it's not so harsh of a line. I just want to soften up that edge. I also want to make sure I'm carrying the pomegranate up here a little bit into the brow. And then just smooth that out. Right, so good. Okay, and then I love this brush right here because it just is so dense, really controlled. And I can really work with my highlight shade and I can pop it right underneath my brow. Cute. Okay. And then the inner corner, just so important to brighten that up. There's that. Okay, and then we'll do our lash primer. My lashes are very long anyways, and so with them already being really long, pretty thick lashes, I'm not gonna do any falsies with this look. I'm just gonna really play up my mascara. So you can definitely apply some false lashes with this look because it would be really pretty, but I love the lash intensity. And so with that, I just get a really good thick layer. So always do that primer because that's going to help it too, to make sure everything sticks really well and stays. And with doing so much mascara, you want to make sure your lashes are protected. So you see the craziness in the studio behind me. Y'all, this is recording zone. Hello, like y'all know these lights are on fleek. But this look is on and I love this. And my eyes are very hazel, but with this look and this light, honey, I'm like, I can see through my eyes for days, okay? But I love it. I love it. And I want you to be able to take your shadow, be very creative with it. Don't feel like you are limited to what you can do. You can do all things with your cosmetics. So have fun and subscribe to my channel if you're brand new here. Comment below because I lay in bed and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I love you so much. Thank you for commenting and connecting with me. I love getting to know you. It's really, really cool. So you know, and a lot of us have grown so deep, so continue to do that. But also on the A&O show this week, we're talking about skincare, so jump in on the show Thursday night. That's live at 8 p.m. But yeah, I'm excited. I just cannot stop. It's so cute. So cute, right? Like I should go somewhere, but I'm gonna go like be a mom. I'm gonna go be fabulous and be a mom in this look today. And be a bomb wife. Okay. So I will have to tell you, if you have this passion and this message that you're like, I love doing this and I love this passion, whatever that is your niche, right? That is what you are golden at. And so you have a message and it needs to be on YouTube. So if you want all the details to create Content Academy, because I cannot wait to show you the ropes and get you in on that. And if you're looking for the skincare that I use, the cosmetics that I use, then get in my VIP group because you'll be introduced to everything that I use. Yeah, nothing touches my face, girl, unless it's legit. So yeah, get in on there and I'm excited. So y'all, I'm loving this look. It is everything to me. And I actually am like, should I wear my makeup like this every day? Okay, maybe. So cute, right? All right, well, thanks for hanging out, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video.